Hello everyone. So today I wanted to go over the concept of acceleration versus deceleration and see what those mean in terms of a car accelerating or decelerating. So to begin with, let's have a car. In this particular case, we have a Charger Hellcat, and we are going to have to pick a coordinate system. So let's pick positive upwards and to the right. So these are our positive directions. So if we have our velocity in this direction, we have v, and we have acceleration in that direction as well. So if we look at the arrow, it's pointing to the right, which means that our velocity is positive. Looking at our coordinate system. Also, acceleration is pointing to the right, which means that our acceleration is also positive. And we also notice that acceleration and velocity, they're pointing in the same direction. This means that our car is actually accelerating in the positive x direction. And what this means is that the car is speeding up. And that is to the right. Okay. So as simple as that, just by looking at our velocity and acceleration direction and having a set coordinate system, we're able to tell whether the car is speeding up, slowing down, or whatever the case may be. And this may look simple, and it's not terribly hard, but it's really important when it comes to drawing free body diagrams and visualizing your problems. So let's move on to the negative acceleration, and in this case we have a car that is going to the left. But remember, our positive direction is to the right as well as upwards. We don't really care about upwards right now because we're only looking on the horizontal movement of the car. So we again have velocity and acceleration. But if we notice, velocity is negative because it's pointing to the left. Also, acceleration is also negative because it's pointing to the left. So what this means is that our car is actually accelerating, but in the negative direction. So the car is still speeding up, but this time to the left. So if we notice, the relationship is that velocity and acceleration, if they are in the same direction, we have acceleration. So the car is accelerating, it's not decelerating. So right here, they're both pointing to the right, and then on the other case, they're both pointing to the left. So in both cases, the car is accelerating, but in one case, it's accelerating to the right, so the speed is going to be positive, and then on the other case, it's accelerating to the left, so that the car is speeding up to the left. So let's look at the next cases where we actually have deceleration. Again, it's really important to pick your coordinate system, and sometimes it's given, sometimes you can choose it. So again, we have our velocity vector right here, and then we have our acceleration vector down below. But if you notice, velocity is going to the right, but acceleration is going to the left. So they're opposing each other. So what this means is that the car is slowing down. But it's slowing down as it's going to the right. Okay, so the car is still moving to the right, but its velocity is decreasing as time passes by. So let's look at the other case where we have negative deceleration. So again, very important to notice that our coordinate system to the right is positive, upward is positive. We notice that velocity is pointing to the left, so the car is moving to the left. However, our acceleration is pointing to the right, which means that our car is decelerating. Which means that the car is slowing down. However, in this case, the car is slowing down to the left. and that is because the car is already moving to the left. However, as time passes by, the car is going to slow down because the acceleration is pointing on the other direction. So the important relationship to notice is that if acceleration opposes velocity, then we have deceleration, and depending on what way the car is moving, we can determine whether it's slowing down to the left or to the right. And then on the what we went over previously, if the car's velocity and acceleration are pointing in the same direction, that means that the car is speeding up. Depending on whether it's going to the right or to the left, we're going to look at the direction of those vectors. So in this case, we had both of them pointing to the right, so it's speeding up to the right, and then in the other case, we have both of them pointing to the left, so it's speeding up to the left. So again, very easy concept, but really, really important when it comes to drawing free body diagrams and other diagrams in order to visualize the problem that you might have in physics. So thank you for watching, and please let me know if you have any further questions. Thank you.